to Mr. Arsenal podcast, another match day watch along as we cover Leeds United versus Manchester United, an old school rivalry, even from my day when I was, not before my time, but it was in the old school Premier League era before Leeds got relegated to League Championship and League One, etc., etc. This is a rivalry that goes way, way back, centuries, by the way, centuries, and it's going to be an interesting one as kickoff is already underway. Just bear with me a sec, because I'll get it up on my end. It's, even though it's a Sunday, it's on Discovery, so I've got to make sure everything's turned down in terms of volume as well. But yeah, scoreboard will be up and ready as well. So get your score predictions in. What do you think of the teams? Do you think this will be another day of misery for Manchester United? 16 seconds in. Elland Road, I've said it. I've got to be honest. I've said it all season of Leeds at Elland Road this season in the Premier League. They turn up, they perform, they get results 9 times out of 10. The odd occasion when obviously they might lose this, that, and the other so far this season, but most of the time they turn up. Dominic Calvert-Lewin suddenly in the last few games found a reign of form that we haven't seen since the Ancelotti Everton era. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leeds United win. Not because I hate Man United or nothing, just yeah. Plus it'd be funny as well, just seeing more Man United meltdowns. But if you bear with me a minute, I'm just going to set up the scoreboard. Dog is on the ball, passes it back. They come up somewhat clear it into midfield, but lose it. Yeah, right. Let's crack on. That goes one ahead. Let's do Leeds colours. I think they're the home team today. Right, just got to get the badges. But yeah, give me score predictions in the chat. Obviously, if you haven't already, subscribe, share the content around as well. That'd be massively appreciated as well on all these social media platforms, and if obviously on WhatsApp groups as well with friends and family. Don't even have to be Leeds fans, Man United fans, or Arsenal fans, football fans in general. There we go. See if that works. That's how far behind I am today. Didn't get myself in order. There we go. Hopefully. That's going to do my head in. Sorry, that's going to do my bloody head in. It's too big. It's going to drive me crazy. How big is this going to be? Okay, that should be okay. So we then get rid of you. Replace you with you. Really, this thing really does not like Leeds United. For fuck's sake. Oh my days. That's too small. That's way too small. I could go old school, the old school badges apparently. If worst case. Nope, not doing that. Nice try. What's that? That's too small. That's causing problems. saying something. I'm doing this. There's nothing's happened. It's 4.5 minutes already into this game. Nothing's happened so far. Can we get a decent bed so I can get out of here? I might have to go old school. Tom might appreciate that actually. So I might have to go old school if it works. That I might have to do. I say old school, I mean like 90s old school. So you got that song here now. Oh, for the love of King God. Give me strength. What about you? No, you don't want to do a PNG, no. You don't want to do that. God forbid, help me out a bit here. Kill me. I've got to even go for what could have been if I wanted to, just to be a pain in the arse at this point, but not worth the hassle. Really not worth the hassle. How is it smoldering? I had this problem with fucking had to play them in fucking August, sorry. Fucking Leeds badge. Doing my fucking head in. That'll have to do. I think that, because if that works, it'll have to do. If being the opposite fucking word on this site. And it doesn't even do the PNG, you fuckers. Because I'm really pissed off because I'm going to be what I want. At this point, I just want one to fucking be central and fucking work. That's going to have to do. Right. So we're going to do that. Next in seconds, I'm going to go to this. Then we're going to go, what minute are we on now? Okay. Right, everything's sorted. Over there. There we go. Where are we? Maybe here, need to be about there. Wait for it to hit 8 minutes on my screen. There we go. Oh, for the love of fucking God. I hate restream, by the way, when we do this. Well, I'm produced out, is it? I didn't know. I didn't pay attention to it. Okay. Well, no, it's not. I think it's more so, Colonel, that you've got the old God. You've got your Van Barnevelds when he's pretty much on any time to announce retirement. At any time Van Goren's on his way out. All chance of it. He covered it almost snuck one in there. But yeah, you've got the old God, the older generation that you've watched for the last decade plus at the peak of their powers, dropping off, and barring Luke, in the last 3 years, no one else has what's coming through hasn't risen yet. This other lad, Van, may be another one along with Luke that pushes on and builds a rivalry, so to speak. But it's down to with the older generation coming to the end of their careers, basically. It's down to the likes of Luke and the generation coming behind to step up now. Maybe when you got the inspiration of a Luke Littler that's done what he's done from the age of 16 in the last 3 years up till just shy of his 19th birthday in the next couple of weeks, that might help pushing forward. Just might never getting booked if the ball hits the. Yeah, no, oh, that was it. Yeah, because I said that, didn't I? Said, no, in terms of actually hit where he actually hit on his arm and all that. I mentioned. I forgot. That's again. Referees make up the rules as they go along, game by game. And also with Van Ven, just to be clear, you've got to remember, I know he's older than Luke, but that was his first final last night in the World Darts Championship. And obviously, Luke's got the experience for the last 3 years. He's obviously defending champion as well going into last night. So Luke had the experience of the know-how to get through that and to get through that basically. Even with the slight wobble in the first set. Oh, that stayed in. Okay. Notice Alex. The annual every game that may not play, home or away, when they're in dead lumber. There's Panthers of Alex in the stands. Look. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, Tom says not a fan of Luke Littler personally. He's obviously great at darts. Yeah, in terms of the darts side, we can't fault him for his darts. How he plays the game of darts itself. Obviously, that's it. But I've noticed he is getting a bit of a. You can put down to obviously youth still. He's again. We got to remember he's still at 18. He's literally gone on 19 in the next couple of weeks or so. It's all come to him so early in his career, literally so early in his career. There's an ego there. It's developing. It's there. We've seen it in this tournament when he lashed out after the match towards the fans in the actual in the room in the alley pally after they gave the Boone and June for. I don't know why because I didn't actually watch the actual match. I just heard obviously the following morning what had gone down, and the fact he reacted the way he did and basically went, "You're all thick as," basically went, "You're all thick as shit because you're all here watching me, paying for my prize money." So cheers and talk that cheers for that sort of thing. It's like Not ideal, mate. Not ideal. Again, as you could put that down to the youth side of things, and that might sort of get weeded out as he gets older and matures. I doubt it. Plus, he's a Man United fan, and he hangs around with angry gyms now. For fuck's sake, because they're Man United fans. Okay, now. Oh yeah. Nothing's really happened so far. It's very cagey so far. The best chance has fallen off to cover Lewin for Leeds. But that's like, what, 5 minutes ago? Oh, we've lost us out and hope to correct the fault shortly. So it's basically what we've gone back to COVID days when there's no sound whatsoever. No, you can't hear the fans, you can't hear the commentators, no nothing. Okay. No, I get your point, and that's why I'm saying you you can put it down to his naive youth side of things. Blocks, or he's just getting because it's come so early in his career. Everything. He's a multi-millionaire for fuck's sake. Because it's all come so early on in his early on, the arrogance has risen, and you're seeing a truer self of him, which is not a pleasant side, basically. Going on now, what? Fucking Discord's turning now. One sec. Oh, can't know. Come on, Leeds, come on. Oh, why are you running into trouble, mate? Come on. And then you just jump on his back. Okay. Dude, this I don't like. The ref this season. One thing I sort of can't get on board with this season is the ref cam on their chest. More so because it's not adding to the game in any capacity. They pick and choose, as I say, as we're seeing this season. They pick and choose when they want to show us the body cams on and all that. But overall, it's not actually improving the referee's performance throughout the whole PGMOL side of things. He's not improve. He's not improving that damn side of things, and the behaviour of the players still isn't improving at all. They're still effing and blinding. He gets booed and well, but the thing is, he should expect that. Being he's English in Germany, Germans don't like the English and vice versa. It's a sporting event. He's gonna get booed, even if it's just for, as they call it now, banter. He's gonna get that side of. He's gonna get that in likes of Germany. He can't be that naive not to think, oh, I'm so amazing the Germans will love me no matter what. If he's that naive, he needs his head given a wobble. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what Morgan Rogers against United a couple of weeks back. Was it second? I think it's the first or second goal. They were trying to on repeat from the ref's point of view on his body cam. Apart from that, it's just pointless. Mm. It's going to be interesting tomorrow when it comes to obviously Sky making an announcement of who's made the cut for the Premier League starts this year. Obviously, Luke, the two Lukes will be there. You'd think, being that he got to the final, Van Ven will get his debut in that tournament, but you never know. Van Gogh should be in there because he's a name. He still got he still got to quarters or something like that, didn't he? Something like that, quarterfinals. But he still brings in the viewership and the numbers in terms of and the venue as well, especially in Holland. As long as that Shannon lass or whatever her name is isn't giving them a reprieve this year to go back into it, I'll be happy. Because I'm sorry, yeah, that one year where she jumped on the scene, shocked the world, got further than any woman had ever got before in the World Darts Championship set up, and she sort of lived off that ever since that moment. She's lived off that ever since. And the fact of the matter is, she played her ex in this tournament, in this World Darts Championship. She played her ex, sorry, and she beat him, and then proceeded to mock him because apparently he's had mental health issues. And she, in her mocking, after beating him, went up to a table and shook the table as in, it's unsteady, he's unsteady. I don't like that, and the fact she's tried to live off a moment for the last 5 6 years, thinking that's enough. No, and then to do what she's done after beating her, no. Oh bloody hell! Get rid of it. Found the goalkeeper. Well done. I saw a video going around doing the rounds during before Christmas, saying that she just won a match. It was against her ex, and she went up to the table and started shaking it, as in mocking him for being mentally unstable. Her her words and all that. Leeds fans are there's applauding the stands for. I'm assuming a fellow fan that's sadly lost his life over Christmas. She lost a match. Or she must have She must have won a set or something, or a leg or whatever. They started getting cocky or whatever. It was when she lost her first round match the day after he lost his. Fuck, either way, it's still not good. It's not a good image for her. Either which way. And then if you put a pin in that and put that to one side for a sec, the fact, as I keep saying, she's lived off a moment for what 5 6 years now. Even Sky don't. Even Sky was pushing it for a while. Even they've stopped pushing that moment on their platform now, in terms of what they when they're about to go live for a show, or go either go live for Sky Sports News, or go live for the football or darts or whatever event they're about to go live for, or whatever. They just a moment in sport that they've covered on Sky Sports, and this, that, and the other. And she used to be one of them faces. That's no longer a thing now. It was, and it is. That's handball. Fucking hell, ref. Ref, you kicked the ball. Sesko kicked the ball onto his hand, and you're saying no penalty. It's that. Come on, ref. That's got to be a pen. I'm sorry. That's got to be a pen. I don't care if he kicks it onto his foot, close proximity and all that. I'm sorry, that's a handball. Not given. If she had done that and a day late, he shook the table. Oh yeah, it'd be fucking meltdown. He'd be he would literally, if it'd been the other way, if it'd been the other way around, he would be cancelled. You would never see him again in the sport in the sport itself. And then social media, you know what social media is like, Tom. Fucking hell, his life wouldn't be worth literally. Yeah, I'm not gonna say, but you know I'm going. You know I'm going down on that route because people on that fucking on social media are just fucking assholes. But you say because it is the way because it's the way it is in terms of how it actually went down, who did what. It's a naughty Shannon. Don't do it again. Yeah. Well, it's not the men's world championship. It's the world. It's just called the PDF World Championship now. So it's inclusive to everyone from all walks of life. They all get the same prize money. There's no differential on that side of things either. It's picking and choosing, isn't it? As I say, she's the face. She's meant to be the face of the women grown into the sport for the last how many years because of her breakthrough moment. What was it, 5, 6? As I keep saying, 5, 6 years ago. As I say, they pick and choose, and there's that young girl they've picked for this year. Well, for this tournament just finished now. There's meant to be the female equivalent of Luke Littler. But yeah, much of pressure put on her, and then yeah, what happened, as you say. Like you've got to reach out and bring more in. You can't just go select a few that appease the people, and off you go. It says a lot about this game that we're talking about the darts still. By the way, just saying. Hi, Chris. How you doing? You got over your 3-0 defeat yesterday? What's the highlights, by the way, this morning on the match of the day? West Ham if West Ham want to survive, there's a Sullivan needs to get his hand out his pocket, get his head out his backside, and back Nuno like you would not believe this January. Fannin. I keep calling him Shannon for some reason. I don't know why I keep calling him Shannon. Hasn't won a match at the World Championship for 6 years. Yeah, she lived off a moment. She has been living off a moment, and then and then was it last year? She was dropped out of the Premier League darts setup. She kicked off. Like what? Sorry. What have you done? What? Even in the 4 or 5 Premier League darts that you've been in from that moment, your one moment. What have you contributed to the Premier League itself? What have you contributed to the sport, barring a moment? Fucking love to know why. 6 years, was it 5, 6 years down the line? No, it'd be beneficial. What would be beneficial, Tom? Not Tom. Colonel, is if the PDF themselves and obviously sponsorships in like the Paddy Power and all that, but PDF, because they're the organisers, actually brought in more than 5 women this time around, a handful, and just to go, off you go, there you go, whatever. They need to the numbers of women in the tournament needs to be better, improved. If that makes sense. And if by doing so, a couple of them play each other in the first round, so be it. But make sure who you're. Also, what they've got to do is make sure whoever they're picking. 1 sec. Hey, 3 points if it was in rugby. Whoever they pick, make sure they're ready. Don't just pick them for the sake of picking them, or pick them just because the media are branding that person as the female equivalent of Luke Littler because of their age, and because they won a game against Luke Littler once, or whatever. You can't, because it's just asking for trouble. Yeah, you've got to agree there. And that's why I'm saying they've got to do their due diligence and make sure whoever they then bring forward from the women's side of things, they are actually not just ready, but they can go toe to toe. Did you toe poke that basically? Everson, your favourite player, by the way. He goes to put his foot through it, and he sort of, I don't know if he hits it by hitting his toes more than actually lacing it. Oh, come on, ref. Fucking hell. It's 0-0 and they're wasting time, United. Come, Man United, I mean. It's 0-0 and the man is wasting time on a goal kick. Oh, he taking the piss. He went from go short. Actually, no. Get up there. All right, I'm going to step back. Actually, I'm going to come forward and move the ball a bit. After whistle's been blown, by the way, he's done all this. And the ref's just gone, no worries. Well done, lad. Well done. Try and catch his name, number 15. Try and catch his name. Free kick Leeds, I'm assuming. Yeah. Emerson has been good lately, given his due. Yeah, he's not doing. Again, you watch. Obviously, you get to watch him week in, week out, don't you? Obviously, if he's been selected as a starter, no matter what sort of game you're playing, as a starter, if he's been selected, he must be doing something right. Fucking hell, ref. And then he said, "Sorry, yellow card. Durga's been yellow carded. Hang on, they've gone from a ref. I just noticed this, by the way. How have I just noticed this? The body cam that was on that we talked about earlier, we've seen on the shirt, on the chest, on the torso, upper chest of the shirt, is now a hanging piece of a camera attached to the ear. Fuck hell. It looks like fucking hard dude. RoboCop is what he looks like. A Poundland RoboCop, if that. 15 years beyond. Yeah, I couldn't see the name because fucking the sun on that side of the pitch. Pulled in. Get up. Come on. Corner, maybe. Oh, that's a foul. Or just rugby tucking players to the floor and a ball in it in the penalty box and just saying it's okay, apparently. And now he's going to, and the referee's just saying to Struck, well, that's okay. No, you can grab him. It's still good. What do you want me to do? The ball was out. The fact that Martinez headed the ball and he was off the pitch should have been a corner. Just saying, worst case scenario. Instead of a throw in. Hold the ball up, get some support. Ball in. Go on. I thought it was in. I thought that had actually crept in. Calvert-Lewin. Oh my God. Lamels was rooted to the spot. Again, because of the sun, it did look like the ball just floated in. It's going to be 1-0 Leeds. What a ball. But let's have a look again. Hits the post. It actually hit the post. It was going in. It hit the post and flew out. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Free header as well. No one near him in the red shirt. Oh. Obviously, as I say, give Calvert-Lewin his due. Finding, obviously, new club, settling in. We found some form that was mentioned before, that we saw previously under Ancelotti, 5 years ago. He's finally sort of refound himself and got him in terms of form-wise. He's scoring goals. He looks more confident. With that, he looks more confident now. But also fair play to Daniel Farker for picking him out to come to Leeds to be the new number 9, but then trusting him and keeping him within the team in either be a start or as a bench warmer initially, and etc. to get him to this point, to get something out of him. Hi Russ, how you doing? Oh dear. Dominic Cavalini is a sexy. You had to answer, didn't you? You had to answer. Oh dear, you got to laugh. Man United are so shit. With what? This is a derby. But what? This is a derby game. And Man United, in 38 minutes nearly of football, have created not one chance. They've not tested the keeper once or the defence once. The best chances have fallen to Leeds. 2 chances, as far as I'm concerned. Both from Calvert-Lewin. One went over the bar. One hit the post. Okay, all we need now is Santa popping in, and that's it. Fucking Russ is done for. Oh dear. Fucking chilly. Look at that. It is fucking chilly today. Turn the heat off again. For fuck's sake. Not on the attack now, so he's Dogu the ball in, but it's a crap ball. It's cleared easy by Shook. Careful. Don't give away silly free kicks and get silly yellow cards. Why is Sesko so fucking deep off the ball? Bloody hell. Ball in. Cleared away for a corner. Rather be safe than sorry. See, now, if this is an Arsenal game and that ball played in and Gyökeres wasn't there, Russ will be all over Gyökeres, but because it's Sesko, for Man United, it's okay apparently. it's saying something. Again, it says a lot about Manchester United these days when the left back, Luke Shaw, is taking the set pieces. That's sake. Oh dear. He ain't Roberto Carlos, put it that way. Only Roberto Carlos can get away with it. Oh, what a save off the line. Obviously, Perry's claiming he's been failed in the process. Refs giving nothing. Casemiro and Euro teamed up nearly and scored a goal, but Perry's there thinking, fuck off, go away. There's a play down. There's at least play down. So maybe he's claiming to have found his teammate instead, not in him. Holding his head, but the ref's gone, no, we'll play on another corner. Ball then, catch it. Well done, get weird. And over we go. Thank you very much. Your Chris is on borrowed time. But in that instance, then Sesko must be on borrowed time as well. Then Isak, if he wasn't injured, he'd be on borrowed time. Then Isak was more money for fuck's sake. Prior to, as I say, if he weren't injured, I said. Get him off. Oh dear. Yeah, he's paid up. He's got connection with Phil Mitchell in Walford. Paid him off a king's ransom. But as we've been trying to say yesterday's watch along, and even on the Villa watch along as well, the fact we've got the Jesus coming, we've got Jesus back now. That's what we've got Kai coming back from his injury as well. That might be the best thing for Gyökeres, to have them come back, take the pressure off him, play some minutes themselves, and basically go back to the plan that we initially had for Gyökeres, which was basically kind of start a few games here and then ease him in, and ease Gyökeres into the actual league. But this way, obviously, this time not easing into the league. This time it's more of a take the pressure off you, bit of breathing space. In certain games, you'll be on the bench, come on, super sub, play yourself into form that way. Not the worst thing, no, because that's not the worst thing either. As well, versus you meant obviously you basically confirm that. Not the worst thing, because that would potentially avoid any muscle injuries and going into this second half of the season now. We don't need injury. We don't need more injuries, for fuck's sake. If we've got a selection of 3, if one goes down, you've got 2 there. Fantastic. You've got to remember, first up from literally all this first half of the season, barring day 1 of the season when we played Man United, when he was on the pitch, the second he went off, until 2 weeks ago when Jesus made his first game back, all we've had is Gyökeres in terms of an actual striker. I'm not including Moreno, with all due respect to that. An actual striker, actual attacking player in a striker role or false 9 role, whatever, a number 9. All we've had is Gyökeres. We haven't had the chance to play a number 9 other than him. Obviously, Jesus had the injury coming over from last season. Havertz, we all know. And when he has come off or not started, the alternative has been fucking Mikel Moreno. And because Moreno isn't a striker, isn't a centre forward in general, he is a midfielder. Let's be brutally honest. The fact he hasn't got that pace to his game, so he's off the ball closing down isn't as effective as it should be for a player in that position across the lines and all that. It doesn't really benefit us having Moreno up top, other than being set pieces or when the ball's played into him when he's around. as an overall, Moreno doesn't do everything off the ball that Arteta would want in an effective way. And we haven't by Yorkers, we haven't had that. And Yorkers has had to, because of circumstances, had to learn on the fucking job, game in, game out, no respite, basically, next to no respite. Even in games early on in the League Cup, yeah, he was benched, but he would still come on. It's a shot and it's wide. Thank God for that. We've got 1 minute of injury time, by the way, so it says a lot about this first half. Still staying by the best chance has fallen to bloody Leeds. The fucking post. And as we've seen again, not just this season, but with Man United, going back to this game, when they can see the goal, their heads drop, and you, the intensity drops out of the game, and it's just like they either hang on for dear life, or the opponent actually tears them to pieces. Yeah, we go full time, half time whistle, which is fucking full time. Half time whistle has gone. It's 0-0. No standout moments buying Calvert-Lewin hitting the post. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one. Leeds have been more up for it. And overall, Leeds have turned up. The players have turned up. They're more up for it. The fans are more up for it, obviously. But United players don't seem to be at the races, and they are there. If Leeds can continue this, what they've done in the first half, but a bit more oomph in the second half, United are there for the taking. As in Man United, obviously. I mean, Man United are there for the taking. Just be clear, Tom. Right. Okay, now. What's going on? Let's have a look. Because there's been a few games as well, because of how bitter it is down here in south of England, mainly. I don't know how it is up north as well. It might be even worse up north. But certain EFL games have been called off, apparently, including a couple of championship games going over up now. Championship, we've got Burn. Fucking hell, again. Coventry City are losing 2-1 to Birmingham City. Out of form, Birmingham City are winning 2-1 to Coventry. Are Coventry actually going to bottle automatic promotion, or in general just bottle it and stay in the championship for another year? Sure, after the start they had in the first half of this first half of the season, surely they're not going to fight away second half. Of course, QPR decided to turn up now. QPR winning 1-0 against Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield United v Oxford postponed because of the cold weather. Okay, but the Leeds and other games have gone on. But okay. Blackburn, Charlton, Bristol City versus Preston, Derby Wrexham, Hull Watford, Borough Southampton, Millwall Swansea, and Norwich and Stoke all kick off at 3. The other 3 o'clock kick off in Championship. Portsmouth versus Ipswich has been postponed. Which, going by how Coventry are playing today, it's beneficial to them in one sense, and that it prolongs the inevitable, because the way Ipswich are suddenly sort of picking up their form, and on the coattails of Coventry. Yeah, Coventry need to get their head out of their asses. Or doing 3 games, and suddenly 3 games ago, they were Chris 10 plus points clear of third. We'd all pretty much said, it's Coventry plus another for second in the top 2 race, basically. Now, suddenly 3 games later, we're going, are they going to bottle it? Look at League One. Bolton 0-0 against them. Northampton, Lincoln City are beating Peterborough 3-1. Only one? I'll say that. 1 second. Fucking hell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 games in League One got postponed. So only half the games, basically. La Liga, was it La Liga then? Oh, Atletico tonight against Real Sociedad. Okay. By the way, we will be doing the Man City Chelsea game later on. It's all set up as well already. We go live 10 minutes before kickoff. We'll be going live for the massive hate watch. It's probably going to turn into pain and agony for us from our point of view, because I can't see Chelsea. I can't see this guy that's taking over for today's game for Chelsea upsetting Pep Guardiola and Man City at the Etihad. I'll be happy if they did, but I doubt it. Oh, dude, it could be a cricket score. If Chelsea ain't careful, this could be a cricket score today. I'm hoping not. You know, pardon me. Don't you think though, Russ, that if we hadn't had the injury to Havertz, obviously we wouldn't have got Eze, but if we hadn't got the injury to Havertz, that Gyökeres would have been rotated better, and it would have been and we would have got. I think we would have got more out of Gyökeres by now if the plan that they had in terms of having Havertz start initially for the first few games, having Gyökeres come on as a sub, and then vice versa, and then playing them together every now and then, and things like that, may have actually benefited Gyökeres a bit more than actually just playing him constantly on it and literally just running into the ground. And the only time the only time he gets respite is if Mourinho came on until recently. That would give more time to him, not just him gelling, but the teammates gelling with him. So it's sort of been forced that it has to happen. It has to be. Come on, guys, you have to gel quick now. Come on, move. Look, if we're sitting there next season, no matter what happens this season, we win the league. Not going to complain, obviously, coming in the season. But if we're sitting here this time next year having the same conversation, then yeah, we've got to say this is a dud sort of situation we put ourselves in. Come the summer of 27, may have to move him on. Look elsewhere. May have to, but let's cross that bridge when we come to it. If we come to it. Until then, this is a big moment now. We keep saying every fucking year, but this is a big moment for this second half of the season. We have to, as a fan base, every game, be it in the league, home and away, in the cups, be it domestically or in Europe, get behind this team and push and help this team get over the line one way or the other. We can't be putting negative noises out there 24/7 on anyone in general, and then at the same time, because they all see this, they all see and hear the negative stuff on social media. You can't say that's not having an effect either. Not just him and what I'm saying in general here. It's amazing how he's been held to a standard. Again, this is more in general in terms of the media as well, to blame here as well. He's been held to a standard of why isn't he not doing a Haaland and just breaking it in straight away? Isak, who's been in the Premier League for how many years, made a big money move to Liverpool, and prior to his injury, only scored 3 goals in all comps. 2 in the league, 1 in the cup. Other than that, he's contributed in no way whatsoever. Doesn't get held to the same standard in terms of how Yorkers has been held. Sesko, as well, coming from different league, he's been allowed a grace by the majority of Man United fans and the media itself. Yet Victor is like, no, not performing, not scoring. What the fuck's going on? Let's be honest, all the moves, in terms of strikers, we're talking about strikers. All the strikers that have moved clubs this summer, last summer now, to new clubs. The only one that's sort of in any capacity settled and looked threatening and looks exciting in terms of they've clicked straight away, they've hit the ground running, they, as I say, look threatening, they're scoring goals, they're contributing to the team, is a Ekitike. Vortamada had a brief spell. He's gone off the boil recently. He came in, had the new club bounce, but as I say, he's gone off the boil recently. But Ekitike. And even then, he's been misused because obviously he got brought in thinking he was the first choice, and then suddenly, oh no, we're after Isaac as well, mate. So you'll be second choice sooner rather than. And that affected him, I think. Once Isaac arrived, he had a little spell drop off because he was like, "What the fuck?" And he lost, and it was all kicking off by the looks of it. But now things are settled again from his point of view, anyway. You're seeing him be what we saw at the start of the season, a threat. But no one else is doing that. But Gyökeres has been held to a standard where the others aren't being held to that standard. But I'll say, if coming into the season we've won the league, I'm not going to sit here and complain. We don't win the league, then I'm like, the pressure's really in on Gyökeres to really get his head at his backside and the team, head at their backsides, and come together and gel and push on for next season. But either which way, win the league or not, if we're sitting in next season having the same conversation about Gyökeres, then as I just said, then we have to just have an honest conversation that maybe he isn't the man, maybe it is a dud, maybe we do need to move him on in summer of 27 and look elsewhere. We'll cross that bridge if we come to it, though. Oh, fucking freezing, man. Why did I turn the fucking heating off? So phone it. I've been left alone today. Yay. Fucking hell, it's fucking freezing. Keep saying it, but still. Right. Come on, let's get the second half going, please. Piss off these stupid adverts. Pick off. Need one. Oh, fucking hell. Right. By the way, I will. Obviously, I haven't done it for this game. Probably a good thing in one sense. I do. Don't get me wrong, I do. But I think the circumstances are fucked him as well. Circumstances in the sense of the plan was to have Kai alongside him to learn the system off of quicker and help him gel quicker and all, etc. He lost that after fucking match day one, basically. He barely got his foot on the ground basically before that happened, and he's had to learn. If he's had to learn off Mika Moreno, that's not going to help, is it? Come on. Winning the women back. First game back will be next week against Manchester United, the 10th. As far as I'm aware, I'll double check now. I think it's a league. I'm going to look now. I'm just double checking. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, next Saturday the WSL. Yeah, WSL next Saturday 12:30 kickoff against Manchester United at home, and we're at home. And then we play the following Sunday in the FA Cup against Villa at Bournemouth. Then play Man United again in the Women's League Cup semi-final at Meadow Park on a Wednesday. Not the Emirates. No, not the Emirates. Don't be silly. But to learn a new system, what I'm saying is, in terms of the system side of things, learning the system and understanding it easier and quicker, it would have helped having someone like Kai has played that role and knows that system and can, yeah. And there's play, and again, play, but not. But when you're having a bad day, knowing you're not getting subbed off for a fucking midfielder, basically, that's not help. That's not probably helped either. Plus social media. So I keep saying it. So they see, and the fact that he scored against Leeds, he did the whole hair flip thing because he was reacting to what, and we can't anyone because the only person in the world of football fan, be it on YouTube and social media, was talking about hair flicks was the prick in Spain. And the fact that he scored against Leeds and started doing the whole fucking hair flick and messing about with his hair against Leeds tells you him and others are listening. They hear and they see what's said about him. That's not going to help either. But again, that's something the clubs need to sort of for me. The clubs need to come down on not the players because it's not their fault, but when they're seeing these arseholes like Lee Gunner, they need to do things to protect their players, basically, from not just seeing it, but stop that bullshit getting out and getting the traction it gets. If that makes any sense. The teams are back out for the second half, by the way. I can't see no subs yet. So yeah, I was saying Wednesday, 21st against that, and we've got Chelsea at the Bridge on the 24th. Quick turnaround. Okay, so I've got League Cup semi-final on the Wednesday. Semi-final, sorry, on the Wednesday. Second half underway. Boom. Oh, for the love of days. And then we've got a game on Saturday at 12:30. Thanks, WSL. The first. Oh, that's the final. Okay. Potentially the final, anyway. All right. Come on, Leeds. Come on. Just give us a goal. Give us something to laugh about as well. Just enjoy this game. Warm me up a bit. Get us excited. Oh, dear. I think we do, but in terms of position, I'm trying to fucking think now. Because ideally, and I said this in the summer, we need to address the left wing situation, long term wise, not a short term fix, but a long term fix. A long term fix. Sorry, if that makes sense. We do need that. We needed to address that in the summer. We'd still need to address it long term, just because Trossard and Martinelli have been okay. Or more so, Trossard's been better this season. Martinelli only turned up really in the Champions League from a consistency point of view. But we're not going to sell Martinelli halfway through the season. Even the Saudi are not going to do that. So even though I think we need to address that, we need to address the left wing situation and move Martinelli on come the summer. I don't think we're going to address that this winter. So positional wise, it's an hard one. Is it not? It's not really. We've had 3 chances over in the first half. 2 fell to Leeds. One of them hitting the post. United had a chance from a set piece, but the keeper saved it. Not as you'd expect because it was straight at him, basically. Other than that, United have done fuck all in this game so far. Man United, it's been the only one that seemed to want to do anything in this game is Leeds United. And now Man United are pushing high up. Every United player behind the goalkeeper is in the Leeds defensive half. So yeah, we do need to add someone in, but where, and I don't know. That is the thing. So from an attack point of view, we're stacked. We've got Havertz coming back, got Jesus back. We're not going to sell Jesus, so just as we've got him back halfway through the season, we'll potentially the experience he has to get over the line from City's days could benefit us from that side of things. Just to get us, if anything, Jesus is another one that probably will be moved on because he was meant to be moved on last summer, but circumstances. So more like again, like Martinelli, Jesus will move on in the summer. But in terms of, as I say, right here, right now, we've got Havertz coming back. You've got Yorker at some point will hit form. It will happen, hopefully. You got, as I say, Havertz, Yorker, Jesus. You got Eze. You got Odegaard. You got Noni. You got Saka. You got Trossard, who's in form. Martinelli's there, but he's more again. He just seems like he wants to turn up for Champions League and Champions League only. Occasionally, he may have a good game or a good moment in the Premier League. I think you've got Moreno who can play the false nine. I don't think fucking Wanyeri's here, but he might be going out. We don't know if he's going to stay or go out on loan for the rest of the season, get some game time. Obviously, Rex Darwin's due to come back mid to late February as well into the squad. I can try and put. I'm just running through in terms of who we've got and where. Midfield, we've got again Moreno. Again, got Cleese midfielder. We've got to throw Moreno in there. Zubimendi, you've got Declan, you've got Norgard. And again, Lewis Skelly can play midfield, but he doesn't. But Arteta doesn't want to play him in midfield. You've got Ricardo Calafiori. I mean, again, we've got more capable first, second choice goalkeepers. We're stacked in defence as we speak. I don't know. Again, the position, I don't know where, but we do need to sign someone. More so because of the amount of interest we're getting. Throw in, long ball. Oh, again, and a corner. Because, as I say, because of the rate of injuries we're getting, the injuries we're getting at the rate that we're getting them at, that's the main reason why I'm saying we need to bring at least someone in. But position, I don't know. I don't know who either. Whoever Berta picks, I trust, basically. Oh, yeah. Defend again. Come on, Emerson, get back, please. Well, that's a foul. Are we playing? A dog is playing rugby. That's okay. Dog who plays rugby, and it's okay, guys. Even if the men's team want a striker, is there anybody better than Yorker that's available? That's the question. But again, if you then go and buy, you've got Kai coming back, you've got Jesus back, Touchwood as well, and they've set back on them too. And as you say, you got Victor. What sort of message does that send? Look back to when we bought Lacazette in. 6 months later, we buy Aubameyang. Lacazette goes from coming into challenge for the first team spot, the starting 11 spot, the main striker spot with Giroud, to now I'm going to have to challenge it with fucking Aubameyang. He wasn't even getting the fucking chances he should have been getting in the first half of the season. And look at that, and even though they're best friends and all that, look how that played out as well once he got his knock. And what's that going to do for Yorker's confidence? We go out and go, yeah, we've got another striker in. And especially if that person then comes in and hits the ground running. I mean, from our point of view, we won't complain because obviously that person hits the ground running. means we're winning, scoring goals and winning games, gets us over the line, we're not going to complain, obviously. But from his point of view, he's going to be like, what the fuck? I may as well stay at Sporting. Me personally, as well, just added a bit more to add another dimension into it. I don't think making a big deal out of him picking number 14 wasn't not just from the club, not just from the fan point of view, making a big deal out of it, but the club themselves hyped it up, overhyped it as well. That's put added pressure on the situation as well. So that's, I don't know. But look, we've got to get to the end of the season. Coming into the season, we've won a league, even if he hasn't picked up. Okay, cool. But then he's got a whole summer then. I know there's a World Cup, but don't. As it stands, Sweden ain't going to qualify for the World Cup. They've got to do a playoff. They ain't qualifying. But yeah, as you say, striker in Jan isn't viable. And even if we get a striker in, it's going to be a fucking end of the road striker, basically. Like, what they're going to add for the striker you'd want to come in, you don't get that in January. Not in this day and age, anyway. Evan Nilsson, when has he said he wants to come to Arsenal? Or meant to? Semenyo apparently has, but yeah. I want to come to Arsenal. I'm going to Man City though. Okay. Who's this a corner for? Corner for Leeds. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. Give us a goal. Give us a goal. Give us a cheer. Ball in. Oh, the keeper gets a fist to it, I think. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying as well in terms of that side of things, that the whole debate of we should have got Sesko, he'd been more suited to us. Oh yeah, because he's doing wonders at fucking United. Oh, but they're shit. And I never wanted Sesko. I wanted out of two. I wanted Gyökeres, the experienced striker, the finished product. Off we go, sort of thing. There you go. Fucking Calvert-Lewin on the webcam going, fuck off. It's amazing how these ref cams and the actual cams itself, you pick up no sound from the players with what they're saying. Ball in, gets cleared. And also, I've literally seen videos of Gyökeres making a run off the ball, the right runs off the ball, screaming for the ball, and his teammates are not passing to him, or they pass to someone else, or when they do pass to him, it's too late. Look, is the best looking shot, but Havertz has good hair too. Yeah, Sesko for me, I've never, even last year we were linked to him. Say last year, I can't fucking think. Going into last season, we were linked to him. Never wanted him. Oh, Ellison, just because and it got to a point. My main argument last summer, going into this season for last summer, was I'm sick of signing the prospect, up and coming, the prodigy, basically, sort of players. We need a striker to come in that's ready made and ready to go, that knows where to put the ball back in the net, etc., etc. You've played in Champions League as well, X, Y, and Z. And yeah, look, it hasn't worked out so far. So far, it hasn't worked. There's no beating around the bush. It hasn't to how we would have wanted it to. But you've got, as Sonny Gunner says, at least give him to the end of the season. If things don't improve in any capacity between now and May, no matter what happens in terms of silverware, if we win silverware or not, then there's the microscope on Yorkers will be even bigger come next season. And if as I've said for the third time now, if we're sitting here this time next year having the same conversation, then yeah, we've got to accept we've got a dud, and then we've got to, it from a fan point of view, have the discussion of who do we get in then that's actually got that will be an improvement on Victor, and how do we move Victor on? But for perspective, Livia, I don't, and again, I'm not comparing players in the sense of their abilities, so to speak, and how good they are, how good these individual ones are. But when Giroud came, I remember his second season. We played Tottenham, and Walcott played the ball across. He started doing what became a trademark of him, running across the goal and tapping it into the side of his boot and all that sort of thing. Yeah, he said I remember the words to this day in the interviews afterwards on Sky, and how because they asked him, "Oh, you look a bit more fresh, a bit more connected with your teammates." And Walcott last year, would that have ever happened? What we've been working on that in the summer? And he said, "Yeah, that last season was my last season was his first season, was a learning curve for him and his teammates in terms of what I'm having to learn to their strengths and vice versa to they're learning my strengths and weaknesses and etc. And we adapted and we worked a way out. We're working on a system that benefits for both all of us basically. That at the end goal is that Arsenal win. Either I score goals or assists, one way or the other. Everyone benefits basically. Everyone's happy. And that's into his second season. He said that. When he was saying that start of the second season, he said that he needed that obviously that year to learn. And we were nowhere near the standard of what we are now. So he's just got to pray, hope, and cross our fingers that things do turn around for Victor. And if they do, fantastic. Because then everyone's in trouble. But worst case, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it this time next year. And that's another thing, yeah. Like you say, 170 Gunner says, since Aubameyang left, and obviously, and then that Lacazette, because even though Lacazette he is a striker, he was basically playing as a false line for the last half of the season after Uber left and all that. The way, but since the Uber and then the Lacazette left, we haven't had a striker. Eddie, he's not a striker. Not in the sense of what we need as a striker. Oh, and go on. 1-0. It's Leeds. It's 1-0. Harrison scored. Come on, Leeds. Oh, yes. Come on. United are in the mud. Harrison scoring. He had two defenders on him, by the way. It was in between two defenders. One shot him in the back because he's about to shoot, and he still scored. Come on, Leeds. Game on. This is it. Oh, that's woke me up a bit now. I'm a bit warmer. Thank you, Leeds. Oh, the meltdowns at United. Oh, come on. Can Man United start the year of defeat, please? Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. Saying this is another reason why why myself and Liam and any Arsenal fan with a brain cell is sort of dreading going to Elland Road at the end of the month, because it's not gonna be like it was at the Emirates when we then 5-0 when we done your 5-0. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be close. Idris Adam, yeah, we've got a goal. Tom's bouncing off the walls now. Oh, to see Tom's reaction now would be priceless. Absolutely priceless. Xerxes on. They've gone 1-0 then and they're throwing Xerxes on. I don't know who for. They'll show me in a sec, hopefully. Are you not going to tell us who came off for Xerxes? Came off for Xerxes, sorry. Here we go. Yoro's gone off to defend for an attacker. So, okay, he's changing the formation maybe a bit. We go 5 at the back. Don't know what I'm doing that for. Fucking. You know what's better than what's better than 1 goal though, Tom? A 1-0 lead. Do you know what's better than that? Give you chance to respond first. I need to ask: Is Derek 2 okay? Has he survived the celebrations? Come on! No! Oh, fuck off! That was poor, Leeds. That was so poor. That was lazy defending, man. The fact that he got up though, and he was looking to see if it was counted. So let's wait. I'll wait. That's just so poor from the defence from Leeds there. They've been doing so well. Why switch off like that? Let's have a look. Make sure there's no, because I'm not changing the scoreboard again. No, he's onside there. So I don't know why was he questioning himself when the ball went in? He got up and he was literally asking the question. Fuck's sake. Damn it. Yeah, Sesko. Yeah, where is Sesko, by the way? Come on, Leeds. Knuckle down, respond again. Don't let that setback discourage you, for fuck's sake. There you jammy butt. They've done fuck all in this game. That's the worst thing as well. They've done fuck all. I'm not even a fucking Leeds fan, and I'm pissed off with that. You know, Man United have done fuck all in this game, and they've jammed away after 3 minutes going behind to get a goal. Like he got. I don't get why. Again, watching the replay, I don't get why he was getting up questioning if it counted or not. Pass it, Dominic. Well done. Get rid. Oh dear. Good thing we didn't have Tom on then, basically, because that would have been yeah. All good. Oh fuck. Basically, to be a more PG version of what would have gone down. Basically, dog's still asleep as well. Getting a bit scrappy, yeah. Yeah, again, to keep showing this guy, I don't get why he got up and he was asking the ref the question if it counted or not. He went, what the fuck? This is so jamming, but yeah, I'm not gonna go on because obviously that would have been yeah. To put it bluntly, yeah. But I'm assuming no one's. By the way, Laura. Hi, Laura. I'm assuming no one's resigned or been sacked at Celtic today after the process after yesterday's disaster. Come on, Leeds fans, you need to be a bit more vocal here. I know the sun's in your eyes on one particular stand, but fucking hell, be a bit more vocal. Go for it. Come on. The players need you to get through this. Got a free kick, Leeds. It'd be interesting. Fucking massive high line from Man United, though. Ball in. Gets cleared. Erson's fighting for it back. Gets it back. And he twists and turns and runs into trouble. Get up. There's the ref. Thank you very much. Leeds get it back. Let's keep going. Take your time. Hold the ball for a bit. Don't force anything that doesn't need to be forced. Take the touch. Don't sort of took the touch. Take the touch on my friend. Take the touch. Then cross it. No one's got. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I agree with you there. Why have they got? Yeah. It would have made more sense to go to the training ground, where I'm assuming the players will be doing a warm down session today, and do a protest outside the training ground. That would have made more sense. Peaceful protest, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. Because you're just screaming and shouting oh, what a save! Almost 2-1 Leeds. You're literally going to a football stadium on a non-match day, screaming into thin air. That was so unlucky. A good save from the men's, giving me credit. Could have quite easily just stood there and watched the ball fly in. Would have been a cracking goal, though, to be fair. Long throw, FC. Come on, set pieces. Have some of that. And it gets cleared up into the air for a corner. No? What? He's given a free kick, I think, or goal kick to Man United. They've gone to shatter the statues outside. That's a corner. The referee's fucked up. The linesman's fucked up. How the linesman fucked up? He's right in front of him, for fuck's sake. Wasn't the other side of the fucking pitch. Oh my God. If that comes back and bites Leeds on the arse in terms of Man United going to win this now, Farker and the Leeds are going to absolutely crucify the ref and Howard Webb in the game. They're going to shatter statues. It's your fault. Oh dear. I keep buzzing the phone, Jesus. Jack Harrison, Longstaff on the bench, looking like miserable as sin. Win it? Well, fucking hell, ref. There's an advantage. Play. Win it back. Oh, for God's sake, keep winning it back. It ricochets back to them bastards. Come on, Leeds. Come on. Oh dear. I don't know if you saw Laura, by the way. I was obviously last night after I finished the darts and I went downstairs, put Sky Sports News on and all that. And as I put it on, they're talking about, obviously it was like you had Chris Sutton back in the studio, came down from Co-Coms at some point after the game, back into the studio, whether it is at Celtic Park after the match, with Chris Boyd and all that. And then him and Boydie are going at it, basically. And Boydie's basically saying how it is. Like, this can't... If you've got standards, this can't go on. But there needs to be a sort of reality check as well. That like we discussed yesterday, Laura, in terms of the arrogance that has seeped in. So not just the fans, obviously, because they're used to the winning and all that, but to the board and the club as a whole, and that's got to be addressed. And that's part of the reason why they're in the match you're in. And Chris Sutton's there like, no, you can't say that. It's just bad luck. I can't stand Chris Sutton, mate. I cannot stand the guy. He's an arrogant CNX Tuesday who, no matter what, each and every club that he's ever played for, no matter what they're going through, good or bad, he'll defend them to the hill. When they're in a bad situation, he'll defend them. He'll blindside the fan base and go, "No, everything's okay, guys." Don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God, Sesko was Hartmore was dropped there for fucking Tom there. Jesus, that's way too casual, by the way. Watching the replay watching that replay, Sesko's way too casual for that chance. Who's this coming on? Don't take Calvert Lewin off. You're in trouble. I'm gonna say don't take Calvert Lewin off. That's not going to help. You need him up there. Number 19. I'm trying to say his name. Also waiting. One sec. Okafor. Probably butchered the name there. Apologies. For Nementia. Laura says John Hartson has even said if Celtic still want to be in with a chance, the first step they need to do is let Nancy go. Yeah, John Hartson, he doesn't sugarcoat things. As a he's ex-Arsenal from our academy, but yeah, he was, yeah. From our early 90s and all that. He was initially came from our neck of the woods, came through our setup before obviously going on to have a career elsewhere, mainly at Celtic. He doesn't sugarcoat things. Found that one out when we were going through our banter era. Whenever he was doing punditry or whatever for TNT, what's now TNT or BT Sport or Sky, in interviews and all that, he'd always say how it is. Bluntly, like it or not, he was blunt. You don't get many of them. But as I say, Chris Sutton just sugarcoats things. It makes out everything's okay, not as bad as it is. And as I say, he's an absolute fucking tool. We'll see how long this situation lasts at Celtic. It could be a one-season thing. He could come back next season with or without Nancy and everything be okay. Everything start getting better. It could. Other than outside of that, this could go on for 2 or 3, depending on how the board now conduct themselves. This could last a bit longer. That's Alfie Haaland. What's Alfie? He does realise Man City's at home today at the Etihad and not in Leeds. That should be in the corner, but okay, ref, cool. That's the second time you fucked up. But depending on the board and the club as a whole, how they move forward now, with or without Nancy, and if they get rid of Nancy, who they bring in and how they work it all out. It's gonna navigate how long you go through this, basically. If this is a one-season wonder, or this is gonna be a longer situation that other clubs, including Rangers, could potentially jump on and punish you for years to come. It says something. As I say, it's saying something when you've got a worse win rate than Russell Martin at Rangers. That's all I'm saying. Tanaka's coming on, and Wilfred Notty. Probably butchered his name as well. getting their final instructions from Farker. He's looking at more shite signings. Yeah, as I say, it's all depending on your board and the club as a whole, how they move forward with the situation as it's unfolding. Well done, Paddy. Abbott. Can't have Sesko scoring. Come on, Leeds. And the fans need a bit more vocal, please. I know it's probably cold up there for you, but come on. For the greater good, we need to stop United from having a bit of fun today. There's a foul. Fucking hell, I've taken time. Oh, dear. Right. Can you tell me the name so I can actually read it out to people? That'd be fantastic. Groove, or Grev, or however you pronounce his name, is going off. Number 23, number 44 as well. So Bonua and Groove have gone off, and Tanaka and Wininato are on. I butcher names, get used to it. In fact, I can't fucking hear the fucking names either being said by the commentators. Doesn't help me. It's players I don't know of. Oh. Freezing cold again. I know. Defend, Leeds, defend. Oh my god, hit the post, thank God for that. That was so fucking jammy, they've done that. Yeah, hit the post. I mean, if that goes in, that's pulling the goalkeeper. Lost it. There you go, full time. I think that was. But it could be worse. You could be Coventry City fan. Or going from 15 or so points clear the table at the top to within 3 games, you're 6 points off of Ipswich. You're in second. It looks like Coventry City and Frank Lampard are actually going to bottle promotion to the Premier League. We lost 3-2 in the end. Okay, now QPR won 3-0. So it was 2-1. We got back to 2-2 for 3 minutes. Went 3. Yeah, it went 3-2 down 3 minutes later, basically. Then had a player sent off at the end. Coventry are actually going to bottle this, aren't they? Somehow. Fucking idiots. How the hell are Watford and Hull in the playoff spots? So considering Man United are drawing, so that looks happy. He's the Man United youth coach, or is that called a man? I think it's like head coach, like the head coach of the youth academy at Man United. Hence why his sons are there. Just saying, but yeah. Pardon me. Oh, squeeze it through if you have to. Go on, go on, go on. That's a foul. No one's opinion apart from the fans. That's a problem. Go on, Willie. Go on. Go, go, go. Tanaka, you get the foot of the ball, mate. Don't just hoof it up the air for the fucking sake of it. Oh, just shove him over the kick. That's stupid. What a stupid free kick to give away. Michael Carrick would be a good shout for what? For who and where and what? I hope you're not. I hope you're not saying Michael Carrick for Arsenal manager if Arteta leaves at any point. I'm not having anything ex Tottenham because even though he's a Man United legend. He was part of the late noughties great era of Fergie. He is ex Tottenham as well. Let's not forget that. Thank you. And and let's be honest, he did fucking flop in the championship with a good Middlesbrough side. He couldn't get promoted. He couldn't get nowhere near promotion. Or for Celtic, maybe cut his teeth a bit more. Maybe, yeah. As I say, you mentioned Arsenal, I would have been on the phone to you, like, what you on about? Maybe. As I say, see what Laura has to say about that. Laura, your thoughts. Michael Carrick, Celtic manager, go. Cut his teeth, learn a bit more of his trade at Celtic. Can't be any worse than Wilfred, surely. Last 5 minutes, by the way, before injury time. Probably go about 4 minutes, I'd say. 4 to 5, give or take. In LF. No, Laura's not interested. No, thank you. What about Roy Keane? Get him out of retirement. Fucking freezing. Do, 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 do. Notice how Tom's gone very quiet since 1-1, by the way. Don't blame him, but still, my point is he's probably very, very intently watching this game now. Like, I do not want to say a word because I don't want to jinx anything. We're going to have a Leeds sub. Oh, my fucking leg. Oh, Brennan Harrison's gone off. The Leeds United goal scorer. Good finish from him. Give him his credit. Really tidy, neat finish. Just wish his teammates had held on a bit longer. Who's this? Oh, fuck it. Is that Perrier? Pelly, what you pronounce his freaking name? Pervo, yeah, that's it. Oh dear. They're going for it. I mean, the substitutions from Daniel are suggesting he wants to go for it. Brennan Johnson is starting for Palace today. Oh, okay. I don't know who Palace are playing, so. Go on, Leeds, go on. 4-3. Push. There's a shot. He almost scored on his first touch. If it dipped a bit quicker, that's 2-1. The keeper was rooted. That would have been a winner as well. They would have held on then. I don't care what anyone says. They would have held on. That needed to dip that little bit quicker. To be honest, Celtic need a shake-up. It's been dead and stagnant for a few years now, in my opinion. Because they've had no challenge really, have they? And yeah, as we mentioned, arrogance has come racing to the surface, and then they've been found out. They've got a non-arrogant side in Hearts that are just going for it and seeing what happens. And also you got fucking Rangers had the fucking worst start ever in their history, probably in SPL history for like 3 decades, and now on their necks. Palace was away to Newcastle. Okay. Could be an interesting game. Oh dear. Long throw FC, come on. Lob it in and cause chaos, please. All right. And a free kicks get given to United, of course it does. God forbid. Not you, you're fine. Maresca's available, wait that. Yes, right. What about that Laura? Maresca. Bit of Enzo for 6 months before we go to City. Hey, come here. I'm going down in a bit, don't worry. Not long left. I would say Big Ange, but he's gone back to Oz. Was it the Australia he's gone back home? Oh, it's an overhit of the pass, but will he going to get there? Don't hit. Oh, I would have done that, but you got a corner at the very least, surely. At the very least, it's a corner. Let's have a look. Replay. Hits the ball. Yeah, it's definitely a corner. I don't think he did. Let's have a look for this close up. That's not helped in terms of the angle. He had a better angle than that. That's not a natural position by to defend a cross. That's not natural to have your arms like that. Just saying. Jose, we get a Celtic. Make it happen. Will he take it? Ball in. Oh, for God's sake. Headed up in the air. Cross again. 4 minutes of injury time, by the way. Oh, bloody no. Have it. Oh, you bastards. Oh, you said it, though, not me. Also, that's a free kick. Ref. Okay, he's just holding his back for no reason, is he, ref? Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the thing, though. They're proven because of how and why they sacked Brendan in the end, early on in the season. They've shown they want a yes man. They don't want someone to speak up against them. And Jose will fucking speak up against them. Trust me. He would throw the ball under the bus. He wouldn't even fucking flinch at the possibility of doing it. It's amazing though how literally, as I say, they sacked when they did sack Brendan. Obviously, the big wigs of the board came out, the old guard came out and went, no, it's all Brendan's fault we're in this situation. It's not our fault. It's all him. Oh, you idiot. Yeah, he is. He won the ball before he even fucking blow whistle. Go. Come on. Potentially last attack. Make it count. You stop running into fucking trouble, you dickhead. Mate, they need to stop. They got the ball. They need to keep running the fucking walls for some bloody reason. Pass the fucking. Oh my god! Not through next to a fucking defender, you donkey. That was a stupid. Yeah, the Leeds. I think again since the equaliser, and in fact the whole game, the only one that's looked to want to win this game is Leeds. Man United have got a jail with a draw away to Leeds. Man United have got away with one today. Go on, ball in. Oh, stop. Look where you're fucking passing it, you donkey. They're just fucking hitting it in for the sake of it. Overlap, go. That's a striker's cross, that is. Jesus. There you go, full time whistle's gone. Manchester United get a gel. Literally, they do not deserve anything in this game, but they've come away with a point somehow. Leeds can count themselves unlucky there. They're the better team. I'm not just saying it because Tom. From what I've watched today, Leeds turned up. They treated it like, not just as a derby, but they wanted to win. They did everything they could to win, even in the dying stages, even with the setback of a quick equaliser from the opponent in terms of when Junior scored. Leeds, they dusted themselves down. It took a few minutes, but they dusted themselves down, made a few subs, and they still went for it. They tried to get the winner. Man United did not do that at all. On another day, Leeds get the 3 points on another day. But look, they've got a point. There's a point further they can pull away from the relegation zone as well. And performance-wise, again, the performance is there. There's one silly moment where they switched off at the back, a couple of them. It's the difference between getting the 3 and the 3 points and the point today. That's it. Celtic need to go after South American market for some players. They've bloody hell tapped up Asian talent. Now go for another region. It's where it's cost effective and where it's going to cost them an arm and a leg as well. They're going to, hi Zanzi, how you doing? Ain't seen you on the chat. Hope you're okay. Happy New Year and hope you had a good festive period as well. What's the Leeds go? The missus came home, so I popped down to see her. Came back and I missed both goals. Bloody typical. Yeah, the Leeds goal was a good goal. Again, I don't even see the replay since, but the Leeds goal, really good goal, really well taken from Brendan Harrison. Deserved at the time for Leeds as well. Just one, and then 3 minutes back, just literally shy of 3 minutes later, they literally 2 of their players switched off in defence. Didn't mark Junior properly. He got through, got a shot off. It got in just by the skin of its teeth, but he got in. And after that, it didn't. It was a bit of a fight, about a 5 to 6 minute spell of a bit shaky from both teams. But Leeds went on to dust themselves down, made a few subs, and then went on to try and win the game. They were progressively trying to work wear United down and get that winning goal. And on the 84th, 85th minute, number 10 for Leeds, Pioli, probably butchers in Piol, had the chance to win the game. If it had dipped a split second quicker, that would have been a blinding goal, but it would have been a winner and a deserving winner for Leeds. Leeds were, again, and I keep saying that Leeds were the better team. They wanted to win it. They turned up today. Man United got lucky in a moment. The fact they've got a draw, Man United, they need to count their blessings. They got out of the sun because they did not deserve, in my opinion, anything from that game. Tom says he take a point. That's fair. Like I say, Tom, it's a point more to push away from the bottom three as well. After obviously West Ham getting battered. Is it Burnley? I think it's Burnley in the bottom three as well. Obviously Burnley losing as well. So you're moving a bit. It's half a step forward again away from them two. Happy New Year, Ryan. Trust everyone had a good New Year. Let's hope 2026 is going to be better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully, this is the year we end come May, 22 years of league campaign, and get ourselves over the line and win that league title, and a bit more glory on the pitch as well. But a couple more. Be greedy, maybe another trophy. If we get 2 trophies in 2026, I'll take it. I'll be happy. If it's one, as long as it's one of the big ones. Not just the annual cup every now and then. Ain't clear the drop could be exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're giving yourself more cushion. You are putting away, and you were just unlucky today that you didn't get the 3 points. Watching that game today, you would not have thought Man United were pushing for top 4, trying to get your fighting for a European spot in general. You would not have thought that. You would have thought way Man United played today, even though it's at Ellen Road and how great you've been at Ellen Road this season, you would not have thought Man United. You would have thought Man United were down there battling for survival with you. The way they approached that game, and they got a lucky moment that saved them from coming away with absolutely nothing instead of Well, it is what it is. Undefeated in 2026, exactly. You got the undefeated 2026, the undefeated 2026 club. 2026. You know what I mean. Can't say the same for Celtic though. Sorry, Laura. Can't say the same for them. Laura's gonna hate me by the end of the day. But yeah, on that note, guys, I'm gonna get myself out of here. I'm gonna give myself a couple. What was it? 2:30 now. Coming for 2:30. It's 5:30 kickoff, isn't it? As well. So I've got a few hours. I'm gonna go off, do myself something to eat, chill. Got a few bits and pieces to do. I'll be back about 20 past 5, 10 minutes before kickoff between Man City and Chelsea. We've obviously covered the biggest hate watch you can possibly think of for that game. Fingers crossed, a miracle happens. The blue side of London decide to go to Manchester and put a performance and get something, maybe. I don't know what it is, be a draw or whatever, maybe even better a win, maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. I just hope. That's all we've got to do. Cross our fingers and hope on that side of things. It could be more likely the hate watch will go against us, and City will pummel Chelsea and punish them for sacking Enzo the way they have. But yeah, obviously, fingers crossed, Chelsea can do us. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything. Man United scared of our throws. Yeah, every time we got throws, like there we go, set pieces, long throws, come on. He was a split second. Pirelli, or you pronounce his name, number 10, your number 10, wherever you pronounce his name. If he shot dips that split second quicker, it's 2-1, and we're here celebrating a win for you. And this will be a point for you're free, and it's like, oh, even better, fantastic. We're double figures away now. This is brilliant. But hey, it is what it is. it is what it is. You got at least you got something. You just in the end should have got more, but it is what it is. I hope you're right, BX. I hope you're right. You best come back for that stream now and keep push them vibes, please. No matter what, please. Can't just be me. But yeah, as I say, I'll be back 20 past 12. For some reason today, even though it's Sunday, a normal Sunday, by the way, for some reason on Sky here in the UK, they've decided to make not a 4:30 kickoff, a 5:30 kickoff. So yeah, so instead of going live at 20 past 4 normally for a neutral game, we're going to go live 20 past 5, 10 minutes before kickoff. Everything's going to be set more organised as well, etc., etc. And yeah, fingers crossed, City have another nightmare like they did on New Year's Day. Maybe a huge nightmare. Maybe send me a link for that game. I will do, Catherine. I will do. I'll do it before I go live as well. About half hour before I go live, I'll send that over to you. But yeah, take care, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the like, subscribe, share the content around as well. If you've got any hype stuff this week as well, when YouTube gives you the opportunity to hype it up, if you've got the hype stuff, please hype as well. That'd be massively appreciated as well on that side of things. And also, before you go, check out the next stream I've got set, as I say, for 20 past 5. It's all set, ready to go. Turn the notification, go over there, turn the notification on for that, so you don't miss us when we go live for that. And yeah, we go from there, basically. And fingers crossed Chelsea turn up. Fingers crossed. I doubt it, but fingers crossed. Imagine Pep gets outdone. But I doubt it's going to happen. But imagine if he got outdone by this guy that we've never even heard of. I don't even know what his role has been up to this point in the Chelsea setup. That'd be mental. Malcolm, Everton fan, says Sesko is bad lad. Told this is why I didn't want him. I stand by it to this day. Even though Gyökeres hasn't kicked on yet, even now I'd rather Gyökeres than Sesko, because I still believe Gyökeres will come good. It's just a matter of patience and time. Something some of our fan base don't have, all the media. It's 9:30 a.m. I'm just getting up. Bloody hell, man. I'm sorry. We must beat Liverpool on Thursday. We must. Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely. No if buts or maybes. But yeah, on that note, as I say, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you in a few hours, as I say, 2 or 3 hours time. Just over 3 hours time for the big one of the weekend, potentially, maybe. Yes, as always, take care, and as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.